So Wally has an unexpected friend. You can tell by the cover. And Barry, he got done dirty. Support the comic book industry by visiting your local comic book store. My name is Dorian. This is SCN Comics. We continue our coverage of Absolute Flash. But number 3. Our story starts off with a flashback. A moment of connection. Number 1, Dr. Barry Allen. And him and Wally are going through what they're going through. And Wally's like, I didn't know what to do. So I did the only thing that I could do at that moment. I ran. So he did at super speed. But unfortunately, Barry Allen was still connected to him. And he drugged Barry Allen the whole way, the whole time. And pretty much that's why Barry Allen's a skeleton, because he drug his flesh off. Dirty. I mean, done dirty. And when he finally stops, don't ask me how Barry's still alive. He won't be for long, but for somehow he's still alive. And he goes, Wally, help me. There ain't no helping you, homie. Not even a little bit. So now we cut to present time. He just got away from the rogues and he runs to this barn. He goes inside and he just collapsed because he finally has to stop. So now Captain Cold is talking to Wally's dad and it's like, yeah, because of your son's accident, like we've been having some complications. Like, it's pretty fast and we're having issues bringing him in. And Wally's dad's like, I'm hearing excuses, Captain. Like, why do we come up here in the mountains and train if you can't catch one 15-year-old kid? So Captain Cole's like, understood. We deployed the monkey. And he goes, Grodd? And we see this little monkey. And he goes, eek. So he knows exactly where to find Wally. Like, exactly. So he walks in there. Wally wakes up and goes, I know you. I saw you at Fort Fox. You were in the lab. And then he reaches out his finger. Grodd reaches out his finger. And Wally goes, okay, hi. And they touch. And there's a connection. First, they see all the events that led up to Wally's accident. But then we see the events of both Grodd and Wally. How they both lost their mothers tragically. And then Grodd comes to the conclusion that they are the same. Wally and Grodd are the same. And now they can understand each other telepathically. So all of a sudden they hear this vroom sound. So Wally opens up the barn door and they see Mr. Boomerang's drones. I don't know. They need to call it Mr. Drone because that's a drone. That's not a boomerang. That's a drone. Anyway, it hits the barn. They're able to get out of the way and it blows that thing up. What part of bring my son home alive did they not understand? So the rogues are on their way and Grodd's like, I got you, Wally. And he starts messing with the mind of Golden Glider. She falls off the vehicle. Captain Cole's like, the fucking monkey is gone rogue. So Trickster's like, how can this be? Like, he's not supposed to. And he starts messing with her and Captain Cold. So then Captain Boomerang, who should be Captain Drone, is like, well, as I gotta take care of this myself. I really wish we killed this kid because he's starting to piss me off. So Wally's running and he goes, you know what? I've been running and running and running and what's it getting me? So he decides to turn around and actually face his fears. And he punches the hell out of Captain Drone. So now that the rogues have been taken care of, Grodd's like, all right, why don't you go, Wally? And Wally's like, no, Wally and Grodd, we're together. And Wally runs to the cave where he left Barry Allen. So I guess he's like, well, you kind of don't need us no more because you're kind of dead. So he takes the suit. He makes some improvements on it because that thing has some holes in it. And now he is the Flash. And he has a pet mind controlling ape on his shoulder. And he says, for the first time since all this started, now I'm starting to feel free.